It just seemed like we were playing uphill all night. I thought they shot the ball extremely well, especially in key possessions. Clark, made the 2 threes. That's, obviously in the scouting report, we're going to give him those. I think he's shooting 15% on the year from the 3. Don't mind him shooting those. The Washington kid really hurt us. He's a good player. But Cincinnati's a good team. No shame in losing them, but we've got to get a third score. Obviously, our plan was to have Devin, Rod, and Dodd. You got to have 3 guys that can make baskets, but right now, that's a struggle for us, getting somebody else that can be consistent and that we can count on to be that third scorer. For as poorly as we shot the ball, the fact that it was a 57-50 game, it was still right there. I mean, we've got the ball down 57-50 with 3-something to go in the game. I think that's about right. We knock a shot down there. It's a 5-point game, which is where it was at half. But we just never could make a key basket tonight at the right time, and they did. And that's the way basketball is. Sometimes it's as simple as a make or miss game. I didn't think we did a good enough job getting second shots. That's where, last year guys like Devontae Pollard and LeBron Barnes were really good. We're not doing that as consistent. Burt Colley's really the only guy that really got on the board tonight. But then again, because of just searching for somebody that could make a shot, we went small. Probably a little more than I would have liked to, but we've got to make shots. But we've got to get the ball. We've got to get the ball moving a little bit more. I liked our fight tonight. I thought our kids really fought, but one team made shots at critical times. It's very similar to the game when we beat them last year. We were the ones making the baskets when we needed to, and they were the ones that couldn't make a basket. So it was very, very similar to last year. But again, I was very proud of our team. Thought we fought hard, but kudos to Cincinnati. They're the reason they're 22nd in the nation.
Kelvin, how much did Rob struggle with helping? Just didn't have a good set with the flu over the week. He was trying to get back and forth.
Well, obviously he hadn't done anything since. Let me get my bearings right here. When did we play South Florida? What's today? Saturday. So last Saturday. Really hasn't been doing a lot since last Saturday. Yesterday he practiced a little bit. So, tonight was, John cleared him. I didn't know when I woke up this morning how much we'd be able to use him. I knew he was going to be able to play, but I wasn't clear. He said, no, use him as much as you want. He feels fine. So, but, the one game, the opportunity that tonight was, you'd like to have had been a little bit better flow, but still, we got beat by a good team tonight.
Coach, what are your thoughts on your big man production other than Burt?
Probably about what you think, or you wouldn't have asked it. What do you think about it? God, you should be a politician. That's a great way to put it. It needs improvement. Yeah, but again, the guy that probably could help us there's not playing now. So those guys that are, I thought Burt was fine. Burt's, we signed Burt in May of 2014. I think he's doing pretty good. We'd like to get a little bit more out of Chicken and Kyle, obviously. There's going to be games when Dot and Rob don't make shots. Dot had a lot of good looks tonight that he makes a lot of time. He's shooting 45% from the 3. He just missed them tonight. Rob is 9 for 22. But there's some areas offensively we got to stay on our drive and get game a little longer. I like Galen's pace tonight. We tried to play as fast as we could, and he beat him down the court a couple of times. A couple of times we had him beat and they converged on him. We had Wes over in the corner. We got to make that pass for our team. You know, they can throw it inside to their post guys. Well, we don't have that luxury. So we have to depend more on our pace and three-point shooting.
Kevin, to piggyback off of him on the big man, this Devin injury seems to be lingering. I mean, do you have any indication of when he can start doing anything?
No, it's plantar fasciitis, and if you know anything about that, Joseph, it's not a sprained ankle where it's like a, slight sprain is 7 to 10 days, and it may be shorter. Plantar fasciitis has a lot to do with the metabolism of that person. Some guys come back quicker than others. So I know Devin wanted to get back. I really do leave that up to the kid and the trainers. We have a great trainer in John Houston. John, before I think we played at Connecticut last week, he said, Devin's out of the boot now, and he's going to practice on this trip. So that game, I can't remember what day that game was on, but we flew to Tampa the next day, and he practiced that night. Other than his cardio, he looked okay. And then the next day that was Friday. So Thursday, Friday, he practiced. So let's throw him out there for about 7-10 minutes, and I think he played 9 minutes and 40 seconds. That's when he got hurt.
Because he came off the field, off the court on that play.
Yeah.
Something flare up.
Yeah, I think he felt it. I don't know if it's a pop or what, but it's. Plantar fasciitis is like a knot in the bottom of your foot. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever had it before, but it's really, really sore. It's not a bone or anything. It's more of a mass than anything else.
And go back on the search for a third scorer without him being in there. I know it's different when you don't see him in the game, but in practice, is there anyone that's...
Well, how do we just think about how we beat Rhode Island? Rhode Island beat Cincinnati now. So how did we beat Rhode Island? We had a third scorer. We needed that third guy tonight. That third scorer in that game has 0 points tonight. I don't think he set out to do that, but for our team to succeed, any team to succeed, you can't. Wes is going to find a way to get 10. He'll figure it out. That's a great fourth guy, but Wes can't be your third guy. He's got to be your fourth or fifth guy. Let's be honest here. Ideally it would be Devin being your third guy, Chicken being your fourth guy, and then hey, it's great if you got a guy like Wes. Now you got a good team, but without Devin, we got to have a third guy, but it can't be Wes. So that's where we just got to keep hitting the rock and figure it out.